What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of the Bama Lounge podcast. I am your host, Adam Raymer, and I wanted to jump on here because I wanted to do a little 48 hours after the A&M loss, guys, and let it kind of sink in. I did my instant reaction afterwards. I was a little upset. I was a little hoarse from screaming. I'm better. I think we all are a little better. Losing sucks. It's never fun. But I wanted to come on here and just talk for a couple of minutes the highs and lows of what happened to this game on Saturday night. First off, obviously some of the lows. We lost, right? Loss is a loss, guys. We got to take it with a grain of salt. We haven't lost since 2019. Here's my thing I hate about losing. I've seen it all over social media. People are pissed off saying that the season's over with. I'm not an Alabama fan anymore. It's freaking crazy at what I'm hearing and seeing. Look, just because we're accustomed to winning in the past 10, 12, 13 years, however long it's been, a lot of you don't realize, or a lot of you do, and some of you might not, what pain we had to endure at the University of Alabama football. You know, it was struggles and struggles. So it's nice to be on the winning side of things, but losing happens, and it's no reason to turn on your fan base just because of one loss. Here's the other low. People I see fire Pete Golding, hire Pete Golding, give him an extension, fire him, Bill O'Brien, fire. Look, guys, some of the play calling was just it was iffy. I get it. But the kids on the field are the ones that have to make the plays. They can't go out there and do it for them. And we missed a lot of freaking plays on Saturday night defensively and offensively. Defensively, we left guys wide open, and what do you expect? You know, we threw a pick in the end zone. We let Weidermeyer get wide open. You know, it was just we let Texas A&M play a good game. And look, no shot, they deserve to win. I had a guy come at me on YouTube. I said in my prediction show, Jimbo Fisher, I didn't think was as good as everybody thinks he is. Look, they played a great game. They deserve to win. They deserved to win that game. They played better than Alabama did. I think we came into that game hyped up and just said, "Oh, they're 3 and whatever they were, 2-2," and had a couple of I would say bad losses, but anything can happen. Any given Friday, Saturday, Sunday, doesn't matter when you're playing. Anything can happen. And Texas A&M played better than Alabama did. Now, not statistically, they didn't. We had better stats. They just scored. They did things right. You know, some of the lows, again, we lost. We had drop passes, leaving people wide open, busted defense. This is all fixable. It's all fixable, guys. One loss is not going to ruin our chance. Now, we have to do a lot of work to be able to make it to the playoffs. We've got to probably run the table, probably pull out a win against Georgia. I'm assuming it's going to be Georgia in the SEC championship game. So some of the highs, though, we got to talk a little bit about some of the highs. One of the highs for me, two of them. One is Jamison Williams, and I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Thank you, Ohio State University, for letting that man come to us. He has emerged as the number one receiver, in my opinion, on this team, and I think he will continue to produce in the receiving game and even the special teams game, probably. So I think they're going to kick away from him a little bit in the special teams after what he's done. But in the receiving game, I think that guy's going to make a major impact for us. Two, Brian Robinson needs the amount of touches that he's been getting. I think B-Rob has played outstanding this year. I think he showed why he's the number one back on the team. I feel bad for Jace McClellan. He's going to be out probably, I think, the rest of the year. So it's time to step up Roydell Williams and Trey Sanders. After that, I don't really know. I think Kamar Wheaton could, be in there, but those three guys right there need to step up. But ride the back of Brian Robinson is a great idea. Get the ground game going. It opens up your passing game. And, you know, it was just I've seen so much negativity from people, and I get it. I'm pissed off. We should have won the game. We were supposed to win the game. The spread was 18. But to say that you're not going to be a Bama fan anymore, and this is ridiculous, and Saban didn't look like he was that upset about it, 'cause I just don't want to hear it. Like I had to, and I'm almost 40 years old, and I had to endure a lot of pain with this team. And now that we're good again, one loss, guys, we've won national championships with one loss. It can happen, and it's going to happen. Hopefully, it's going to happen. I want everybody to realize that the season is not over with one loss. Thankfully, we lost a little early to where we can still have some games left and hopefully win out, get to Atlanta and beat and have a chance to play, like I said, probably Georgia, and barring something crazy happens. But again, some of the highs, B Rob. I still think Bryce Young wasn't horrible. I think the offensive line needed to help him a little more. Here's the thing with Bryce too. I think he doesn't like to run, but I think he needs to use his legs a little more. Needs to get the ball out just a touch quicker, and he'll be fine. All the hate on him too, it's just insane, guys. Like I I wanted to do this because it's 48 hours afterwards. We all had a chance to settle down. I was still kind of seeing some things on social media today, and I get it. People are mad. It's time to let it go. We got Mississippi State coming up. Let's forget about A&M, guys. We're still Alabama. We're still a perennial powerhouse in college football. Just because everybody and can't listen to the media. Oh my God, Alabama lost a game. Who gives a shit? We lost a game. I get it. Who cares? Everybody loses games. Let's learn from these mistakes. The kids need to learn from the mistakes, get their heads on straight. And I feel really bad for Mississippi State this week because I think they're going to come out fired the hell up and put on a good show. But again, just some of the highs and lows. There's more lows probably than highs. But Brian Robinson, Jamison Williams, the defense was just, you could tell it's amazing. Drew Sanders being out, I think, was a big deal on defense. We didn't get to the quarterback a lot to put pressure on him. So it is what it is. We didn't look great defensively, which made them look good on offense. So, but again, shout out to them. They deserve to win. Congratulations. Saban is now 24-1 against former coaches, and it had to happen sometime. But I want to look ahead, positives. I don't want negatives anymore. It's one loss. Again, it's one loss. We'll get rid of it. Throw the damn thing away. Let's move on and see what happens going forward. Again, we got Mississippi State coming up. Should be a win for us. So everybody just please, who's watching this, stay positive about this team. One loss. Again, one loss. Not going to kill you. Don't throw it away. This is our team. This Roll Tide time. I wanted to come on here, kind of just send a little love out and kind of talk just a little bit about what's going on. Like I said, I had 48 hours to digest it. I'm not mad anymore. We dropped to number 5. I'll take it right now. To an unranked team, let's go. Everybody, let's get fired up. Let's get fired up. Let's get back to supporting this team like we should be and bring out a win. I will see you guys before that. Please, 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 real quick, go subscribe. If you guys haven't, hit the subscribe, like it, share it with whoever. I don't care. Another Bama fan. Please. It helps. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate everything you guys have done for the Bama Line Show, for me, for Blake, for everybody. Follow us on Twitter, any kind of social media, Facebook, all that. You guys can find it. Again, please, please, please hit that subscribe button. And we will be back on Wednesday with our Mississippi State preview show to preview that game coming up on Saturday. And remember, guys, there's always there's just one thing to remember: roll damn tide.